Hi and welcome to Spiritual Link, the podcast. A podcast about how developing spiritual well-being can help you in your daily life and how that can enhance your confidence in who you are and what you are. The podcast is hosted by Ines and Tor. Ines is a development medium with over 30 years of experience in the field, and Tor has been an apprentice since 2013. In this episode, we will take you through a guided visual meditation. You can support us by sharing the episode on your social media channels, subscribing to our podcast, and leaving a review. Remember, you can always find us on @SpiritualLinkCo on Instagram. Hi Ines, how are you?
Hello, Thor. I am well. Thank you. So nice to see you again.
So nice to see you too. It's lovely to be back. It's another Friday.
I know, and soon the end of it's the end of the month, but also autumn.
Yes, it is autumn, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is autumn. Nice and warm during the day, and chilly at night, which is quite nice.
Which is actually quite nice. I probably sleep better when it's a bit chillier.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
I think. And I quite like the autumn actually.
I do too. I love it. Everything is quiet, nesting. Yes.
Yeah, and you're sort of like starting to hibernate, basically.
Yes, that's right. The autumn colors, everything's cozy. Yes, it is. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway, I've had some really interesting discussions with individuals who listen to our podcast. And what I found from them is, now these are acquaintances, but also in people that are interested. And they were discussing our chakras, the couple of the sessions that we have with the chakras, and their take on them, and also some of the questions or their opinions were obviously a little bit varied. And that got me to thinking that how many different answers there are to what we're doing. With the chakras, their books, galore, of course, wonderful areas where you can learn about chakrams or anything that we're doing, of course, but everybody has a slightly different take on that. And that's interesting as well. And in essence, of course, it may not be my train of thought or our train of thought, but of course, they're also right. Because if it feels right to you, then what difference does it make? Because in the end, we're still opening the chakrams. We're still gaining the communication, the sense of peace, and the sense of, let us say, strength of thought from them as we open them. And what difference does it make if one person goes from the front, or the person does it from the top or from the side, if that is the way that makes them happy? But this diversity of opinions about them startled me, because chakrams are chakrams. Open, close them, find out if they're need uplifting or a little bit of calming whatsoever. And I thought that was it, really. I always like to have things simple. I like to have them simple so that I can question them. If it's too complicated and I can't remember the words, I don't actually find that very helpful. I like it just easy, to the point.
So why do you think it is that there are so many different interpretations or understanding of chakras and those kind of spaces? Like, why do you think that is?
Well, of course, a lot of it, of course, is monetary. The more way out a person happens to be, the longer the words, the more learned sometimes people are, or happen to be, or think that they are. I've had some, I don't know, when I went to university as well, I found that the best teachers were the ones that were able to relate their information on whatever subject was in an understandable form to the whole class. And we all prospered. We all took away, our very high grades because it was understandable. And I think that's yourself as well, Thor. What we're trying to do with a podcast, with the chakrams, with spiritual development, is an understanding for everybody. It doesn't require long words. It's so very, very simple.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's a power that everybody has, right? Everybody has intuition.
Everyone.
everybody has psychic powers or abilities to
Everyone.
see auras and see chakras and
Absolutely.
work with them. It's something everybody has. It's not confined to an elite few, basically.
No, none whatsoever. And also the interest. If you have the interest, that's wonderful. Here we are. But if you don't have the interest, you're not going to rot in hell. And nor is your life necessarily going to take a different turning, because we are meant to be who we are. But I'm hoping very much that after having spoken to these people, that we will also attract individuals who are, let's say, sitting on the fence, are interested, but don't want to have a gown that has moon and stars on them, or a magic wand, but is perhaps a little bit more down to earth, that they could possibly understand or accept a little bit what we're saying. Then hopefully, as you said yourself, who knows what we will do in the future, but through the proof of regression, which we're able to do even with Zoom or online, we're able to give that proof of survival.
Mm.
And once we have that individual proof of anything, then acceptance becomes a little bit easier, of course, without listening to somebody spouting their opinions and their experiences.
So, can you elaborate on regression? What do you mean by that?
Regression, of course, we're also talking about meditation. So within the meditation, when the mind is calm, we can also bring forward the memory of all time. And that memory of all time, of course, tends to be, let us say, when you're digging deliberately, looking for something, tends to be, let's say, the last incarnation. And it's also the last incarnation, which still has an awful lot of influence on us now. So sometimes when we're very fearful of heights or water, or we have all kinds of situations, that can be a remnant of a past life, that maybe we were thrown off a cliff, as an example, or maybe we drowned, anything like that. And sometimes through that understanding, we can get rid of the phobias that we have. And these phobias also extend a great deal to lack of confidence in our own abilities. That's not just life telling us, we have to be better, bigger and better than anyone else. But also the past life could have been the same. So with our meditations as well, even though we're not necessarily regressing deliberately on a one-to-one basis or a group basis, we're still able to get a feeling of ourselves. And that feeling of self-worth is, that is the beginning and end of the quality of our life. That we still feel proud of ourselves, who and what we are. It's not the amount of money that any of us have, but it's our self-worth. And the understanding that we are actually meant to be exactly who and what we are at this time. That comes through meditation, but importantly through regression. It's such a helpful tool just to further our life. So anyway, these are slightly some of the discussions that I had. I'm only saying this because I'm still hoping that if somebody has the time, that a few comments perhaps are given to us. Because then what we can do, we can take those comments and we can discuss them again in our next session. And those comments do not have to be favorable. They can be exactly as that individual feels. Then it becomes something interesting to listen to.
Yeah, no, I agree. So please, people, if you have any comments or
Yeah,
questions, please,
everything.
please send them across, that we can talk it over and dig
Yeah,
through and give some perhaps helpful tips or insights into the
absolutely.
place of spirituality.
Yeah, or become at least acceptance of how you think yourself, that you don't feel you're out of the rest of society.
Yeah,
Accept who and what you are. No,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, if meditation can give self-worth, that is
Oh,
priceless, right? It's
it
priceless.
is. That's right. That's right. No one can take that away. No
Yeah.
one. People try, of course. Someone always has to be bigger and better and in authority. But in the end, of course, with the meditation, of course, it brings a calmness of the mind, a clearness of thought the clarity of thought, how you are thinking. And from that point, of course, of view in your life in general, gives each of us a great feeling of upliftment, but also of strength. In other words, as I just said, confidence within ourselves. And it is a peace. This feeling of self-worth is a peace which you then bring forward through all of your efforts that you're trying to do in your life, all of your moving forward in these critical times now with the COVID virus, everything. New efforts have to be made. New thoughts have to be made. And you will have those new thoughts. It doesn't matter which line we are. If you're entertainment area, my gosh, that's belly up. Something new has to come up. We all need jobs. We all need to move forward. And I think, yes, I may be a bit too patriotic, but we're in the right place. On television, did you see that, Thor? It was in the London School of London University. They have brought out a small testing kit, which is the size of the palm of your hand, which within 90 minutes gives completely accurate a diagnosis of whether or not you have the virus. And it's the same type of testing. Anyone can do it. You can have it by your side. You can have it in your handbag, wherever it is. You do the same sort of testing and you insert it. They showed it on television. That's from us. That's from us. There are all kinds of vaccines going around. But guess what? We have the little portable thing.
Mm.
And everybody will want to buy that little portable thing.
Yeah, to check if you've got it.
Yeah, that's right. And we are entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
And to bring forward that confidence in yourself, go for it. Go for it. It's a new world. It's a new beginning. It's hard, but it's also exciting.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's about being comfortable with that discomfort, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Now, when the bills come in, that can be a little bit of a problem.
That can be a bit of a problem, but
Yes.
we
Yes.
have to,
All the fine. Yeah.
at the same time, we have to be comfortable with taking that risk and
That's
pushing
right.
forward, right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
And the risks are sometimes just courage. It's not even about having to find a lot of money, because
Yeah.
most of us cannot find a lot of money.
Yeah.
So you start networking a little bit, finding out who has a little bit of money, who has more thoughts about the same thing, and it will work.
Yeah,
It
no, I
will
agree.
work.
It's a new era.
Yes, it is. Yes. And it's not bound by age either. It's everybody's time. If we're here living now, we all belong to it. So anyway, from those who have been following about opening the chakrams, even just for one session, you must be feeling lighter, a little bit clearer, perhaps a little bit more positive about the future. So what we thought, is that right, Thor? This time I'll lead the meditation. The last time you did.
Yeah.
So there's a change because it's really interesting. I love your meditations. Absolutely love it. So the balance of one of us doing it, I think works. Yeah. Okay. So now as we, and I'm going to include the chakrams. And of course, a couple of weeks ago, we entered that new element of a guiding force. And as I said then, and I'm repeating now, we all see that in many, many different ways. And it is also accepted in many different ways throughout the world. So what we call it within our podcasting, our guides, is a guiding force. Someone who has lived before, someone who is there, who is guiding, helping us. It is not God themselves, but that force is also guided. And that force understands more what we as physical human beings are going through. All right? Okay.
Okay.
Amen.
Let's head into it.
Let's head into it. All right. Now then, I would like all of you to find someplace comfortable to sit, to lie down, so that your back is as straight as possible, to allow the energy to flow. Your hands are either resting comfortably on your lap or however you wish to position them. Make certain the phone is off the hook, perhaps a rug over your body. The blinds are drawn, no interruptions at all. And as you lie there, you now begin to take in deep, regulated breaths, in and out at your own pace, in and out. The word spirit comes from Latin meaning breath. In and out. And this calmness around your mind. Feel that wonderful light color blue, relaxing and calming your mind. Feel your mind stretching as if it had toes. A wonderful, luxurious bed, pushing out all unwanted thoughts. Nothing has any relevance at this time, only your journey, your time. This calmness now moves over your eyes, down your cheeks, around your mouth, your throat, around the back of your shoulders. Feel it easing, pushing down on your shoulders, so relaxed. Down your arms and hands as they now rest gently along your side or on your lap. This wonderful feeling of calmness, the color of blue, moves around your lungs, your heart, moving down all of the organs. Everything is being given a respite from stresses and tensions because you are allowing it to release and to relax. As you move down to your stomach, allow that tight muscle to ease. Let your stomach just relax, relax. As it relaxes, your body now sinks deeper and deeper where you're lying or sitting. This calmness now moves down your thighs, over your knees, down your shins and out of your feet. See that clearly, feel it clearly. This is the concentration before meditation. You now find yourself walking on a dusty road, step by step. There's heat from the sun shining on your head and shoulders. There's heat also coming from deep within the earth. Feel them on the soles of your shoes, but you keep walking. Your head is held high and your back is straight, step by step. And as you follow this road, you see in the horizon a brilliant white line. And as you focus on this line, you now feel yourself lifting off. The freedom, the release, the lightness. Stretch out your arms, let go. You're weightless, moving swiftly across this barren landscape. And as you draw near to this brilliant white line, you see reflected in this field of energy many, many different colors. Pinks, the greens, the orange, the reds. You now feel yourself being drawn into this energy field. And you move deeper yet. And as you move through and out, you're now standing beside that brook of water. It is the water of your life. It is crystal clear. You can smell the coolness. I want you now to stoop down and cup your hands. Allow the water of your life to congregate in the palms of your hands. And as you look into that water, for a second of time, you will see. You will see. Focus on what you're seeing. And as it moves away, you allow the water to trickle over your lips, your chin, down your neck, your chest, and your forearms. As you now get up, you easily step across this brook of water and move deeper yet, deeper and deeper into your mind, so calm, so relaxed, so confident. Now find yourself in the inner sanctum of your mind, in a wonderful meadow, surrounded by autumn leaves. You can smell the freshness of the soil beneath the grasses. Become aware of the scuttle of animals in your meadow. The wind slowly whistling through the brown and green leaves. You're part of nature, part of everything. And as these thoughts go through your mind, you now see a large white door, glowing brightly. Slowly, this door opens. And as it opens, a brilliant golden light reaches out, surrounding you and drawing you into that wonderful white tunnel. Feel it moving. And as this door closes in this long white corridor, you hear the sounds of the universe. You smell the colors of each of the chakrams. You now find yourself in front of the base chakram, a vibrant glowing red. But this chakram is always a little open. But now, open this chakram a little more, only a little. Feel the strength of life beginning to circulate through every part of your body where it is needed. Feel the warmth. Feel the uplifting strength of that color as it wraps itself around you. Slowly, as you release yourself, you move up to the amber glow of the orange chakram, which is the stomach. This door is closed. They will all be closed until you open them. I now want you in your mind to open this door as wide as it can. And as you open it, you see all difficulties flowing out. Let it flow out, and you're left with a glowing color of orange, which gives you a sense of upliftment, a feeling of well-being in your mind, in your body. And as you feel the strength and allow it to be absorbed into your very being, you now release yourself, step out, and move up to the golden yellow of the solar plexus. And as you now open this door as wide as you can, again, see the release of difficulties in that area. Let go. This golden glow now stretches itself forward in eagerness to give you energy, to increase the flow of energy throughout your whole being, creating a bright, cheerful ray of light all around you, within you, as it now cocoons you in its sunny light. As you step out and release yourself, we now move up to the wonderful rich green of the heart chakra. The wonderful green. You now open this door as wide as you can. Feel the life force. Not only is it the epitome of life itself, But it will also bring forward the reasons for life, tickling the wisdom of self. Feel its freshness, feel the sense of expanse and openness and clarity as you wallow in its strength. As it dissipates this wonderful, wonderful green, you now step out and you immediately become aware of a deep calmness as we stand in front of the blue chakram, the throat and upper chest. And as you open this door as wide as you can, again you see difficulties flowing out. Let them go, replaced by a calmness of thought, controlling any thoughts that may have got out of control, soothing the attitude of mind as it deals out its confidence, its strength, and power to the mind to reconstitute and re-strengthen itself. And as you feel the strength of wonderful calmness and confidence, you step out, and now we move up to the indigo of the third eye, the center of the forehead. And as you open this color as wide as you can, I want you again to see any difficulties moving out, replacing it with the power of self, within and without, creating and strengthening the link between what is deep within you. Feel that strength. It brings forward the totalness of strength and confidence in yourself, who you are, your identity and individuality. Feel that glow of strength and harmony within you. We step out, and as we move up to the violet of the crown chakram, top of the head, open this door once more and release any remaining difficulties. Let go. Let go. And this wonderful violet now allows you to step into the comfort and safety of this peaceful room. As it's released, anxieties, difficulties, questions, doubts. And as you now close your eyes even deeper, you allow them to shut like shutters, closing at the end of the day. You feel all of the colors all around you, one by one, bringing forward their strength, their power. As they turn into that brilliant white light, you now become aware that you're in deep, deep bliss of comfort, a healing strength, moving through your mind and your body. And as this whiteness moves away, so you now see and feel yourself standing along the soft, warm sands of a beach you have been to before. The air is warm and softly blowing around your face and body. You smell the sea air, you hear the sounds of the waves, you become aware of the total quietness and peace that surrounds you. As you now take off any shoes and socks, so you feel the gentle warmth of the sand beneath your feet. As this warmth now spreads gently up through your feet, your ankles, and up through your entire body, you feel that total connection between the warmth of the sand and your body. Slowly, you now walk through the soft, warm sand to the edge of the beach, where the color of the sand is a moist brown, and you become aware of the invisible journey the waves make to and from the beach as they roll in and out and the foam of the sea gently curling around your ankles. As that feeling of deep peace envelops you again, you fill your lungs with a fresh scent of salt air, adding even more to your inner relaxation of body and mind. All is tranquil and peaceful. Your entire body seems light, almost floating in time and space, floating and drifting deeper and deeper, leaving all physical agitations behind. As you become as one with the beach and the peace that is now yours. There is no one else on the beach, as this is your special beach and your special time. A time where the pressures and demands of life have been removed for a while, to give respite to the wholeness of your mind and body, to regenerate and resuscitate, as all worries have been blown away by the salt air. You can almost see the restrictions of life flowing away behind you. Your mind now becomes very sensitive to the flow of life, your life, the rhythm of life, the beauty of life. As you now begin to walk along the cool, moist edge of the beach, with the sun at your back, warming your spine, warming the nerves of your back. Feel light with every step, with every breath you take, as you now completely free yourself from the physical demands of life, the physical thoughts of life. Your whole being vibrates a positive energy, an energy of purpose. Now see a large boulder not far from the water's edge. Cut across the sand, feeling the pull of walking in the now soft, warm sand. As you reach the boulder, is a great need, a very deep need within yourself to sit, to rest, to relax, and to close your eyes even deeper now. Feel yourself sitting down in the warmth of the soft sand, adjusting your body to the sand so as to fit the contours of your body, the needs of your body. Comfortably seated, you now lean against the smooth, warm rock, a rock that has been weathered through time, through many, many seasons. This rock, this very special rock, has with it all of the energy of the universe. What I now want you to do, I want you now, as you sit there with the warmth of the sun on your face, I want you now to close your eyes again, and through your eyelids you can feel the warm rays of the sun penetrating the front of your body. And within that light from the sun, you now see another beam of light. And within this light, you will now become aware of someone coming close to you. Try to feel who is coming close to you. The presence feels familiar. You are very pleased. It is an uplifting feeling as this presence comes closer and closer. Now taking your hand, and as you take his hand, you connect with the mind. Mind giving you tranquility, a feeling of safety, untold happiness. I want you now to move with that mind for a short time wherever you need to go. That state of wonderful calmness. You're in a special place where you understand yourself. You're in that place where you see your life more clearly, with confidence, where you understand what life really means and how precious each moment of time truly is. Every day we learn more through experience. The best and the most effective way that can be. You are better for your experience, as you will continue to learn more each day about the wonderful abilities that you have. Feel that in this special ray of light, holding the hand of that force that is always with you, so that you are in a positive and forward-looking way to tell you what is necessary inside your own perfect inner mind. That I can, I will, I am happy. You will take pride in yourself as you recognize with ever-increasing clarity of thought that you can be selective in your approach to life's lessons around you. That all things have value, and for you, that is the value that you alone attribute to it. Those experiences that have no value for you, you are able to reject in their entirety. You will cast them away as over and done with. From deep within that light, you now again feel the strength of that hand holding yours as you move back down and down until you feel once more the warmth of the rock behind your back. You feel the universal energy that is still moving through the whole of your body. And as you sit there, feel the strength of the hand sitting next to you. Just look and see who is there. Feel that. Together you will now stand up and walk down the soft, warm sand to the edge of the beach. Again, the moist sand and the sea lapping around your ankles. You walk back to where you see your shoes and your socks. And as you reach them, I now want you to lean on that being that is standing beside you. Feel the pressure of someone supporting you as you wipe off the grains of sand off your feet, putting on socks or shoes. And as you now stand away from the beach's edge, just look. Look. See or feel. Whatever you do, you will feel that strength, a surge of happiness moving through you. And as you say farewell, you will now see a violet mist gently cocooning you. This violet mist, whatever we do, whatever exercises in the future will do, is an indication for you to safely and gently step back into your own physical thinking mind. As you do, you now find yourself surrounded by that brilliant white light, and you're standing on top where the crown chakra is. We have ended our meditation, we have ended our journey, and we now close each chakra in turn. Always close your chakrams in turn. It is important. Now see that violet light in front of us. We take of that energy, and then we close that door firmly behind us. We move down to the indigo, and once more, see that color. Draw in its strength, and then gently close the door. We move down to the blue, and as we stand in front of the blue chakra, we draw in that calming energy. As we do, we then close the door behind us. Down we go to the green of the heart chakra, drawing the strength of that wonderful green, and then close the door. Down we move to the golden yellow, draw in that cheerful ray of light, move it through our body, and then we close the door. Down we go to the orange chakra. Again, see that color, feel it and smell it. Draw in that energy and then close the door. And as we now move down to the red, the base chakra, feel its strength. Take what we need, but only close it a little. We now step out that wonderful long corridor back into the meadow within our mind. See the clarity of the colors, the clarity of your mind and thoughts. As we now step over that brook of water, and as we easily walk down that dusty road, we feel free, we feel strong, we feel content. In a moment, as you take a deep, deep breath and exhale, I want you to open your eyes, move your feet, your hands, take a deep breath, and you're back where you have began, comfortably lying or sitting on your chair.
Thank you, Ines, so
Okay.
very much. That was very,
Brilliant.
very good.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed
Yeah.
that. I think I went so incredibly deep.
Yeah, I saw your aura. I
Yeah.
enjoy that. I so enjoy it because it's good to monitor. I mean, you're such a pro with meditation, but you have the ability to let go, which is so
Mm,
important.
No, thank you
Oh,
so much.
you're
That was really
welcome.
powerful.
Okay.
So that was another Friday. Love it.
Another Friday, and the positive thoughts have already been included, haven't they?
The
So,
positive thoughts have already been included.
yes, absolutely. Value yourself. Go for it. Everything that doesn't have any relevance, forget it. Yesterday's news.
Yeah,
That's it.
just let that go. I love that bit. Yesterday's news, if it has no value,
Yeah, exactly. Or somebody's hurt your feelings, disappointment. Yes, guess what? We can't change it,
yeah,
but we can change our attitude.
we can change
Yeah,
our attitude.
yeah.
That is the positive message for the week, isn't it?
Absolutely, yes. And please, 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 anybody, just give us some feedback. We'd
Yeah.
love to chew it to bits and pieces.
Yeah, no, exactly. Amazing. So have a great weekend, Ines.
Dude, take care, Thor.
Take care.
May the force be with you.
Always.
That's right. Yes, exactly. Yeah, take good care of yourself.
You too.
And everybody else, stay well and happy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to this guided visual meditation. If you have any questions, comments, or wants us to explore a topic, please reach out on our Instagram account @spirituallinkco.